Welcome back to Explain the Charts, your go-to source for in-depth market analysis. Today, July 18th, 2025, we're turning our attention to Litecoin, symbol LTCUSD, which has been making significant headlines and exhibiting intriguing price action. We're going to break down the latest news, connect it to the charts, and discuss potential future movements. First, let's address the big news that's rocking the Litecoin community. A Nasdaq-listed biotech firm has announced plans for a staggering $100 million LTC treasury strategy. This is monumental, signaling growing institutional adoption and validation for Litecoin, cementing its role as a serious digital asset beyond just speculative trading. Just a few hours ago, news also broke about the Genius Act boosting Ethereum, XRP, and Litecoin, driven by ETF inflows and broader regulatory optimism. This legislative tailwind is creating a favorable environment across the crypto market, with Litecoin reportedly surging by 10% today alone. While our provided daily chart data runs up to the close of July 17th, showing strong momentum, it's crucial to understand these recent catalysts are fueling Litecoin's current upward trajectory. Adding to the bullish sentiment, prominent crypto analysts like Tony are highlighting a fractal pattern on Litecoin's chart. They suggest this pattern mirrors a previous late 2024 breakout, hinting at a potential 300% upside, pushing Litecoin towards the $400 mark. This is an ambitious, but technically backed prediction, positioning Litecoin as the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Now, let's dive into the daily chart to see how this narrative aligns with historical price action. Looking at the broader trend since August 2024, Litecoin experienced a significant dip, hitting lows around $49.72 on August 5th, which established a strong support base. From there, we saw a remarkable recovery and an impulsive move in late 2024. Specifically, between November 10th and December 2nd, Litecoin surged from around $74 to over $130, and even touched $141 on January 17, 2025, demonstrating clear bullish reversals from its lows. This strong rally, often cited as the late 2024 breakout in the news, is the very fractal pattern analysts believe could repeat. Notice the heavy volume during these upward moves, indicating strong buying interest. After topping out around $140 to $141 in January 2025, Litecoin entered a period of consolidation and a retracement, finding strong support around the $80 to $85 level in March and April 2025. More recently, Litecoin has shown renewed strength, breaking above the psychological $90 mark and continuing its upward climb, closing July 17th at $101.66. The $100 level, which previously acted as resistance during parts of March and April 2024, now serves as an immediate support zone. Above this, key resistance levels to watch are $110 to $120, derived from the January 2025 pullbacks, and the strong peak resistance around $130 to $140 from late 2024 highs. A clear break above these levels, especially with sustained volume, would validate the bullish fractal pattern. Let's zoom into the 15-minute chart to examine the recent price action more closely, focusing on July 17th. Even on this shorter time frame, we can observe the increasing volatility and upward pressure that led to Litecoin's strong daily close. We see price oscillating around the $95 to $97 range, followed by a breakout toward the end of the day, pushing past $100 with noticeable spikes in volume. This confirms the accumulating buying pressure and sets the stage for the reported 10% surge today, July 18th. Short-term traders should pay close attention to these smaller timeframes for entry and exit points, utilizing support and resistance within this range. For example, any retest of $99 or $98 as support could present a buying opportunity, assuming the broader bullish sentiment holds. So, what are the primary reasons to be bullish on LTCUSD? Firstly, The recent institutional interest from a Nasdaq-listed firm is a massive vote of confidence, potentially unlocking significant new capital inflows. Secondly, the favorable regulatory landscape implied by the Genius Act reduces uncertainty and increases investor confidence in the broader crypto market, benefiting established assets like Litecoin. The technical fractal pattern, suggesting a 300% upside to $400, combined with its historical silver to Bitcoin's gold narrative, points to strong long-term growth potential. Litecoin's current price is still significantly below its all-time high of $412.96, indicating considerable room for growth if this bullish cycle continues. On the bearish side, traders should be cautious of profit-taking after sharp rallies, especially if volume diminishes on upward moves. A significant reversal could occur if Litecoin fails to hold critical support levels like $95 or the stronger $80 to $85 area. Broader market corrections or unexpected negative regulatory news could also temporarily derail its momentum. In recap, keep a close eye on the $95 to $100 zone, which has now transitioned into a crucial support level. Should Litecoin hold above this, the next resistance targets are $110 to $120, followed by the strong resistance at $130 to $140. A confirmed breakout above $140 would put the ambitious $400 prediction within a more tangible reach. For now, the $400 target holds approximately a 75% likelihood in the long term, provided the identified fractal pattern continues to play out and institutional adoption persists. In the short term, a break and sustained hold above $105 to $110 carries a 65% likelihood of pushing towards the $120 to $140 range, given the current bullish catalysts. Important things to look for include consistent trading volume confirming price movements, successful retests of former resistance levels as new support, and continued positive news flow from institutional players or regulatory bodies. Always remember to manage your risk and stay informed about market developments. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Explain the Charts.